皆さんこんにちは。キムテイです。This is the 16th lesson for learning Japanese from scratch. In this lesson, we're going to learn about adjectives in Japanese. There are two types of adjectives in Japanese, i-adjectives and na-adjectives. I-adjectives always end in e, hence the name. Na-adjectives, on the other hand, have no specific ending, but we'll soon see why they're called na-adjectives. Here are some examples of i-adjectives. いい、かわいい、忙しい、新しい. As you can see, they all end in e. Here are some examples of na-adjectives. As you can see, we've already been using na-adjectives with the word genki, which can either be a noun or adjective. 元気、好き、有名、きれい. As previously mentioned, na-adjectives don't have a specific ending, so they can also end in e. So how can we distinguish an i-adjective from a na-adjective that ends in e? One method is to see the words written in kanji. Because the e in i-adjectives must be in hiragana, you can easily tell words like yume is a na-adjective. There are only a small number of words you'll need to memorize as na-adjectives. For example, while kirei does have kanji, they are considered obscure and seldom used. Using adjectives with the state of being is no different from nouns. 犬はかわいい。犬はかわいいです。犬は好き。犬は好きです。Japanese doesn't make a distinction between singular and plural, so 犬はかわいい essentially means dogs are cute, and 犬は好き means I like dogs. The main difference between adjectives and nouns is that adjectives can directly modify a noun. In order to do this with an i-adjective, place the adjective directly before the noun. For example, by placing 忙しい before 人, we get 忙しい人, which means busy person. Modifying nouns with na-adjectives is similar except with one very important difference. We must also attach a na between the adjective and noun. For example, with genki, first append na before attaching the noun 人. This then becomes 元気な人, which means lively or healthy person. By modifying the word for person, or 人, with an adjective, we can now describe what somebody is like as a person. For example, instead of just saying Tanaka-san is busy or fine, we can now say 田中さんは忙しい人です or 田中さんは元気な人です. Here's a short example dialogue. In the first sentence, Yamada-san says, 新しい先生はどんな人ですか? The i-adjective 新しい, which means new, is used to directly modify the noun sensei. So this becomes new teacher. Tanaka-san answers, きれいな人です. Don't forget that きれい is a na-adjective, so we must add na to modify 人 with the adjective. 新しい先生はどんな人ですか? きれいな人です. Here it is again a bit slower. 新しい先生はどんな人ですか? きれいな人です. In this lesson, we learned about the two types of adjectives in Japanese and how to modify nouns with adjectives. In the next lesson, we'll learn how to put a bit more emotion into our sentences by using the declarative da and sentence ending particles. So until then, see you next time.